Swim where the whales swim. Cardano has been doing this, but towards the end of March of 2022, the first to disappear were the whales, who slowed down their activity to make transactions worth less than $10 billion. This was after they had made huge splashes worth almost $80 billion. It was natural for investors to lose interest too, as there was a steep decline in the network's transaction count. What about now? What is going on with the whales? Despite the crypto market's bloodshed since the beginning of the year, the Cardano trading activity remained relentless, and its holders' balance held by the long-term Cardano holders hit a multi-year high on February 23rd, regardless of the price action. Regardless of geopolitical tension causing the altcoin's price to drop dramatically, traders increased their positions in Cardano. Holders have accumulated the highest balance of ADA since December of 2019. The Cardano network's recent developments might be serving as fuel to its supporters, and as a result, many are consumed with the belief that the price will climb. Back in July, Cardano was receiving a lot of attention, which was fueled by the expectation of the Vassal hard fork. Data revealed that investors of decentralized finance assets were accumulating the coin massively. Cardano addresses, which are addresses that carry between 10,000 and 100,000 ADA, came alive and added 79.1 million to their aggregate bets, according to data obtained from Sentiment. The significant whale addresses are those between 100,000 and 10 million ADA, which stopped dumping. The platform noted, as Cardano's price performance has stayed particularly underwhelming in 2022, addresses holding 10K to 100K ADA are now accumulating. They have added 79.1 million ADA to their collective bags in 30 days. Meanwhile, 100K to 10 million whales have ceased their dumping. After conducting science research on Cardano, the crypto trading analyst Michael van de Poppe noted an important event that had potential to alter the landscape for the proof-of-stake asset. He claimed that the price of 48 cents will signal the beginning of the party time in Cardano, and added that until then, ADA is still resting on support. If this crypto expert's predictions materialize, it would align with the price estimates for Cardano made by the crypto community and deep learning algorithms, both of which expect a positive rise for ADA. Finbold also reported a price prediction system based on open source machine learning framework that forecasted the ADA price to hit $2.90 in September of 2022. Similarly, the community voted on the coin market cap, which projected an average price of 88 cents by the end of July of 2022, while the algorithm predicted that Cardano might trade at $1.63. However, most of these predictions have failed, and whether or not the most recent accumulation phase as well stop dumping will have an impact on the price of the cryptocurrency remains to be seen. So the question is, how much can whales influence the ADA price? A few months ago, according to Whale Stats data, Cardano returned to the top 10 purchased tokens among the 500 biggest BSC whales. This was seen as Cardano dropped to trade below the 50-cent mark, following the market sell-off. Whales are often known to utilize periods of large drops to buy cheaply. As a matter of fact, an analysis from Sentiment read, Cardano shark and whale addresses have accumulated $138 million in ADA in 8 days after the mid-June dump around the local price top. This is only a mild accumulation for now, but could get interesting if this trend continues throughout August. Generally, after the US Federal Reserve officials indicated the resolve to keep increasing interest rates until inflation subsides, cryptocurrencies suffered a sharp sell-off. The reversal in sentiment also hit altcoins. Sentiment noted positive sentiment regarding Cardano, but emphasized higher profit-taking than usual. Cardano's sentiment is rather positive at the moment, and prices are up plus 22% in the past 3 weeks. The ratio of on-chain transactions as profit-taking versus selling at a loss is at its highest level of profit-taking since the final week of March. Recent reports from Whale Stats revealed that Cardano ADA ranks in the top 10 purchased assets for the 100 biggest BSC whales. Cardano has also experienced increased on-chain activity, with a 400% increase in the new Cardano wallet addresses since the FTX crisis. Well, it's quite shocking that Cardano remains relatively unaffected amid a situation some people refer to as the industry's biggest crisis in years, which is the FTX collapse. In the Cardano founder's words, the damage FTX caused will cascade down, greatly affecting other crypto firms. The Cardano-focused Twitter account, ADA Will, applauded Cardano's stance in the current crisis. An almost dogmatic focus on security, decentralization, science, fair distribution, and doing everything on-chain is as close as crypto will get to self-regulation. The Cardano community is a pretty BS-free zone, and we invite all other well-meaning groups to team up with us. Of course, even amid the market turmoil, Cardano's fundamentals are speaking for itself. The recent FTX crisis has proven that crypto is fickle, and future growth is majorly dependent on the qualities peculiar to each coin and blockchain. With this, Cardano is doing just fine. Cardano's DEX, SundaeSwap, has reassured its users in light of recent events in the blockchain financial landscape. As an entity, SundaeSwap remains unaffected and well positioned for the future growth of DeFi on Cardano. Dating back to September 2021, the affected Alameda Research was a seed investor in SundaeSwap Labs, and as stated in a tweet, the bankruptcy filing resulted in Alameda interest being sold, but that will not affect the continued operation and growth of SundaeSwap Labs. The Cardano DEX unveiled its financial viability and further added that Alameda has no control over the lab's asset. SundaeSwap Labs was completely unaffected by the FTX and Alameda liquidity crisis, given that it was a US-based company and never had access to FTX. So a bunch of things are still working well, and Cardano will continue to see sudden interest from whales. With the resilience of the whales, Cardano could run 50 to 100 times in the next bull cycle. Just like every crypto asset, Cardano has underperformed so far this year. However, the community appears to be confident that Cardano will thrive in the next bull cycle. Guess who also shares this view? The founder of Crypto Capital Venture, Dan Garmedello. This crypto expert has maintained a bullish position for Cardano ADA since the start of the year, and now he believes Cardano could run 50 to 100x in the next bull run, hitting a price target of $15 in the process. Despite selling pressures from the larger wallet investors, the Cardano price has sustained above the 34-cent level. Whales have sold $600 million since May of 2022, and there has been a nosedive in response to the FTX liquidity crisis and bloodbath in crypto, but it has fared better than most other altcoins by market capitalization. A technical analyst, John Isige, believes that Cardano's price rally may be short-lived given the risk of market sentiment. Considering that the network realized profit loss divided by the actual price indicator, it is obvious that Cardano is showing signs of capitulation. These signs are similar to the one seen in March of 2020. This metric presents the overall magnitude of profit or loss realized by all holders spending the asset, and it is assessed relative to price when a coin last moved. It is worth watching whether the 33-cent level is weakening as support before making a move on Cardano. Between January and today, the number of investors holding more than 10 million ADA has been reduced drastically. Back in 2019, some holders controlled about 48% of the supply. For the previous month, Cardano has done nothing but kill the slightly risen hopes of its investors, who were elated with the altcoin's rally before the launch of the Vassal hard fork. The dejected ones were the whales, who were envisaged a continuous increase. These investors do not have much to hold on to right now since Cardano will continue to decline significantly. No doubt, whales will continue to add Cardano to their watchlist, but the current condition of the market is not encouraging. Well, if whales have boosted their 88 coin stash before, they can do much more now, and there are still so many attractive factors in Cardano. It is an undeniable fact that as Cardano continues to see rapid growth in decentralized finance, whales will have no other choice but to hunt it down. More than 70% of the funds are locked in decentralized exchanges, most notably SundaeSwap. The head of research at Into the Block said in this weekly report, Cardano appears to be showing signs of promise for more to come after years without launching smart contracts. This appears to be translating into the accumulation of ADA from large payers. Whale or not, no visionary investor ignores a cryptocurrency set to impose a turnaround in the crypto market. There are market lows, but Cardano is progressing steadily at its pace. So make sure you keep your eyes on its attractive fundamentals. Now, the question is, will the whales continue to latch on to Cardano ADA forever? Only time can tell. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check out other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.